All right, man. All right. All right. All right, man. So I can't really stream the concert because I see it getting taken down. So we're gonna talk about Drake and Kai postponing the live. I guess he
Yep,
to go to the Grand National Joint. He might want to go. He might want to go.
maybe.
So you know what I'm saying? So look, man, we gonna get this show started, man. Let's get it, man. All right, man. So look, man. Before we get into that legendary spill, this is Torch Talk. If you like the content, please subscribe. And if you're new here, let me work for your subscriptions today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is on the screen or in Cash App. They call me a hidden gem. 1,300 subscribers, over 17, 18,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. Got my man with me today to talk about this. This is pretty interesting.
hmm I would say so.
Yeah, so let the people know who you are, man, and we're gonna get to it.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy Sean P from Hip Hop Roundtable Reviews. Definitely check my YouTube channel out where we review hip hop records, albums on a scale of 1 to 10. Talk about the latest hip hop topics and also hip hop battles, who's better than who, et cetera, et cetera. And we just had I guess, an epic breakdown of the Carter Six with my man Anton from BLG, aka Bootleg Gang, and also yours truly right here, my man Funeral Man and from Torture Chamber, Reese, and definitely check that out.
All right, so look, man. So today's episode, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna get into this, man. Y'all gonna want to stick with us because this is about to get real deep. We're gonna talk about Drake. Now they're saying that Drake is not doing the stream tonight, and I was wondering,
Yeah,
was he really doing to do the stream, or was this just a play? You know what I'm saying? That he was just trying to do just to
so
get some
petty, man.
attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Yeah, oh my
Which one?
God.
So, what you think? What you thinking right now?
Oh man, I don't know where to start. Uh, I definitely think it was a play for attention. I mean, let's not sugarcoat around this at all. I mean, why are you gonna pick of all nights, the first night Kendrick sells out the Rogers Center in Toronto, to automatically do a live stream with Kai Cenat, which they had to be in talks to do for a while now, But why now? You know, Obviously the timing of it was definitely an attention move
Yeah,
to get the attention back on him because he was going to debut, I believe, a video off of "Sexy Songs for You" on the live stream.
that would have been a bad move.
Would it?
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you why. Even like this is what Drake got to understand. Drake never did. He never did a stadium in his own hometown. Right?
Yeah.
56,000 people is in attendance at this Kendrick joint. He only did an arena. I think they hold 25,000. So
Yeah.
it's so crazy how the what they call it, the roles have reversed when he said I'm bigger than you in your own city, and Kendrick
Oh.
showing it.
Yes. Oh my God.
So I'm thinking the reason why he stopped this because just imagine you doing a stream with Kai and you don't get that many people watching. That makes you look even worse. Because
That
I'm
is
telling you
true.
right now, he did a stream with Aiden Ross. He only had about 100K on there. And that's Drake. And I'm
That's
surprised.
it.
Yes.
Wow.
You know who had more on his stream? When he 6ix9ine had 1 million people on his stream. Not to say that Drake
That's
can't get 1 million people. But
Yeah.
it just goes to show you that he's not as interesting as he say he is, or as he think he is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like why do you think they stopped the stream? Why do you think they took it down?
Well, I think before I get into the whole purpose of the stream, I think they definitely wanted to draw some attention to themselves and pull it back because he just wanted to get attention to say I do have a stream with Kai Cenat coming.
Yeah,
But we're not gonna do that tonight. We gonna let Kendrick have his shine, and then we'll come back because it's almost now gonna build interest now.
yeah,
Another thing too is who's to say that they want to see what Kendrick does at the show, the reaction to the show, so maybe Kai Cenat in some sort of way can bring it into the next live stream they do and say, well, Kendrick was in your city and
mhm,
he did such and such. What do you think about that? Now, I don't think he's going to be that bold because from what I understand, Drake don't really want to talk about the battle anymore.
yeah,
But it could draw more interest because it's like Kendrick actually does tonight and tomorrow night at Rogers Center. What could happen is they wait till Saturday or Sunday to do the live stream and they do like a post reaction to, okay, how do you feel about Kendrick doing the Rogers Center, in
yeah.
Toronto, your own city, blah, blah, blah. What's your
Definitely,
thoughts on that?
he ain't doing that. He would never. He would never talk about. Look, I'm gonna tell you.
but Reese, not to cut you off though, it's going to bring more viewers
Oh
to the
yeah,
stream
oh yeah,
after than if you do it now. Because of that attention and because of the two shows and what would have went on.
yeah,
So people are going to be like, well, what's Drake going to say? Even if he doesn't say anything, they're just going to want to see him and see his reaction, see his mannerisms towards, okay, well, it's a night after Kendrick did his show. You know, I wonder what Kendrick's gonna, what Drake's gonna say. You know what I mean? So I
I'm gonna
don't know.
I'm gonna tell you why, and this is my theory. The reason why they probably stopped the stream, if they did stop it, the reason why
Mhm.
is because if Kendrick was to drop an album and Kai is on stream, everybody in the comments is gonna be saying Kendrick just dropped something. Everybody's
Oh yeah, yeah.
so
You're
just
right about
imagine
that.
you being on stream with Kai and the whole comment section on your stream is saying, "Yo, Kendrick just dropped a new
Just
album."
drop the album. You're right.
What is he gonna say?
Or a new song.
What
Not
is,
even a new album, a new song.
yo, Kendrick just if anything
Mhm.
Kendrick does tonight, it's gonna be on that stream because people are gonna say something about it. Kendrick just brought out Drake's baby mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he
Yeah,
did meet the Grams. Kendrick did meet the Grams.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He did meet the Grams, and the whole and it's gonna be over. So I think he's like,
yeah,
nah, we can't. I can't risk it because just imagine me sitting there with Kai and everybody's talking about Kendrick because that's what's gonna
yeah.
happen. Everybody's gonna talk about Kendrick while he's sitting there with Kai. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna
That's
happen.
right.
So I think.
Yeah, yeah. Drake can get Summer Jam screened in his own city.
Oh man,
Could you
if
imagine that?
like that, bro. Oh no, man.
Think about that.
He did it to
What
me.
if Kendrick?
He did it to
Yo,
me,
what if Kendrick put up the old like his teenager like Degrassi photo with the glasses on
bro. If he put
at
that
the
black
Rogers Center?
photo, if he put up the blackface photo,
Oh, that too.
oh,
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he gonna do, but I
Yeah,
think Kendrick gonna do anything today. I think maybe tomorrow he's gonna do something. Um, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I think that they know, especially Drake. He knows. He knows. I seen academics earlier asking Drake, is he gonna go to the concert?
that's corny though. Like,
Gonna
what do
go?
you think he's gonna say?
I don't know. If I'm Drake, I would. Drake did go to a Kendrick concert before though. He went to the Big Stepper concert.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not gonna go now. Obviously, I
Obviously, no.
mean,
If he do, he ain't gonna be. He gonna be real low with it. I'm gonna tell you now.
academics is such a geek, man. Are you
Yeah.
going to the concert like me? Like, come on, man. Like
So
academics.
look. So the thing is, right? I think at this point, you really can't like. I don't know what Drake can say at this point. He performing in your city and it's sold out. Like, what can you really say, bro? It's nothing you can say. Like, he's in your city and he's performing and he's gonna do Not Like Us. And everybody there is gonna sing every word. I could just imagine the feeling that Drake has right now. I know it's not a good feeling, obviously. But just imagine that. Imagine well, this is karma though, because he did this to Meek in Philly.
That is true.
He
Right
did
about
back to
that.
back in Philly. He was bragging. Twitter fingers turned to Twitter fingers. He was doing all.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. Kendrick Lamar is in your city twice, two
That
times.
that's the number one reason Drake won't be anywhere near this concert tonight. I mean, his ego couldn't take that. He'd have a breakdown once they once Not Like Us goes on the PA system.
But he is in. But he is in Canada though.
Yeah, I believe that. Probably at his estate or whatnot.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. But the thing is, like, the one thing I noticed about Drake and him reaching out to streamers, reaching out to Kai Cenat, because Kai Cenat now is, I would say he's the voice of the under 25-year-old hip hop fan. He is Gen Z pop culture right now. I mean, he is big time. You know, the streamer university thing really took off. I mean, he's got the biggest following out there. So instead of, and you notice this, right? Like Drake was supposed to go on Drink Champs.
Really?
Oh yeah, he was supposed to go on Drink Champs. Like this was before the beef, though. This is before the battle or what have you. He was scheduled to go on there and have a sit down with Nori. In fact, he even um, you know, sent out a notification to Noriega that he wanted to come on there and link up with those guys. And that's more Drake's age range round. Drake is like 38 years old. You know what I mean? So he's really a legacy hip hop artist. He's been around for almost 16 years now, you know?
Mm.
But I notice now all of a sudden he's getting involved and obsessed with these streamers that are reaching out to Gen Z hip hop fans, that are reaching out to 25 and under. And it's almost like, the statement, hey Drake, I know you like them young. Why are you trying to appeal to more teeny bop or college age hip hop fans now? I mean, you're trying to get your message through and talk to them, use their lingo. I mean, obviously you heard Sexy Songs for You, and even on All for the Dogs was all about, young females and trying to appeal to them. What's really up with that? I mean, you should be setting the tone as being more mature artist. You should be growing as a hip hop artist and growing with your fans as they're getting older now. But now it's like you're trying to go younger and hang out with Casanat. Like, what sense does that make?
I I could tell you why I believe that Drake does the things he do. Drake want to stay forever young. He want he want
Hmm.
he want to stay. He wants to stay back in the 2010s in his head. He doesn't want to go.
Yeah,
You gotta understand. Like y'all gotta understand, right? We grown men. We grown men. We have lives and what's the name. But Drake is a grown man. But in my opinion, he doesn't really have a life. He doesn't have a wife. He don't have. Like, he has a child, but Look who he had a child with. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Not because she's the race she is, just her activities. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
he still doesn't he still doesn't get it. He still hasn't become a man. You know what I'm saying? So I think in his head,
Mm.
keep the young people under his wing, he's gonna always stay forever at where he's at. But the problem is
Yeah.
young people's minds are like the wind. They blow this way, they go this way. They don't really stick. They'll love you today and hate you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He's not building a coalition like Kendrick, right? In my opinion, Kendrick Lamar, he grew up with his fans. All his fans are now adults or they're older, and he has young fans too. But they're more in tune with him because he went through his whole life story. Mr. Morale, he talked about his cheating and addictions and all this stuff and everything. Drake to me, he appears to be to people, he tries to appear to be invincible. Like nothing can stop me. You know what I'm saying? I can do whatever I want. And now that you see what happened behind the scenes and him removing people's verses and stuff like that, you see that he had a lot of help, but now he don't really have as much help. So what he's doing, he's running to all these streamers, the young streamers, like you said, so he can keep his name relevant. But that's not going to
Hmm.
work because it's just like I put it to you like this: somebody like Little Uzi Vert, right? They love him. He's
Hmm.
young, he's relevant, but the young people will never say he's better than Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? They'll say they like him more, but when it comes down to it, like, no, he's not better than Kendrick. I just like him more. That's how it is with Drake now. People are like, well, I just like Drake, but he's not better than Kendrick, but I just like Drake. And I think he likes that. He's that type of guy, in my opinion. He wants to keep that going. He's never gonna grow up.
The odd thing about it is that I think that Kendrick Lamar gained more young fans out of this whole battle than Drake did. You know what I mean? And Drake is going out of his way to appeal to the under 25 hip hop listeners. I mean,
Yeah,
in the end of the day, I mean, a lot of the younger hip hop fans, they respect Kendrick Lamar as a lyricist and a great MC, but they didn't really started to jive with his music until Not Like Us. And when GNX hit, and it had all of these radio bangers on there, these West Coast bangers, and GNX was really the album that took over the culture because if you really look at it, in the last 6 months, not one hip hop album has come close to touching this. I mean, people say Playboy Carti's album, but that's not even close. And Kendrick's on the biggest single on the album anyway.
yeah,
So all of those young hip hop listeners kind of rediscovered Kendrick Lamar and they're like, well, I like this guy because he's making radio bangers now, where he might have made radio bangers in the past, but not at this level. You know what I mean? So Kendrick, I mean, he won over more young people, and now Drake is begging for the young people to still accept him as
yeah.
their guy.
Yeah, you know another thing too. The reason why I think a lot of young people are very curious, and the reason why I think a lot of young people gravitate towards Kendrick now is because Kendrick is kind of like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Everything he drops clues, Easter eggs, stuff, and he makes you want to keep on watching and keep on listening, and you find out, oh, what did this come from? Oh, that means this. They start to go search and look. He has a lot of cryptic music on its face. You listen to Kendrick and you be like, oh, it squabble up. But then when you start to really break down the like Euphoria has so many different meanings of Euphoria, and then it's linked to Drake the show on HBO,
HBO show.
and all the
Yep.
show is about young girls. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
it's it it's just basically it's a brain teaser for most of these young people. And I think that that's why they love Taylor Swift because she does the same thing. A lot of people don't know that Taylor Swift does the same thing in her music too. We can do it too.
Hmm.
They drop these little breadcrumbs that people can follow, and they'll follow them through their career. Drake doesn't do that. Drake he tries to just make hits, and that's it. I just think that that's why the allure for Drake is kind of wore off. Like, don't get me wrong, he's still a big artist, but he would, to me, he would never be who he was 10 years ago. I think Kendrick is better than what he was 10 years ago. That's the biggest
Oh
difference.
yeah,
Too. You know what I'm saying?
he became a more versatile artist. Kendrick did. I mean, even me, I was critical of Kendrick Lamar at one point. As does he really reach, all audiences? You know what I mean? Even though he's a very talented lyricist and conscious rapper, going back to Pimp a Butterfly days, but I I mean, there's not one box he doesn't check right now as far as a great MC, who you would consider in the greatest of all time discussion right now. I mean, he's got the hits, he's got the classic albums, he's a phenomenal lyricist, a storyteller. I mean, he's got the awards. I mean, name me one thing he doesn't have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's still like ironic that Drake is begging for young audiences, and again, I mean, Drake, hey Drake, you like them young. I mean, you can't get that scene out of your head now.
Yeah,
And see, the thing about those young audiences is like they're like very microwave. You know what I mean? Every 15 minutes, their mind changes. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And going to somebody like a Kai Sanat, I see what he's trying to do because like someone like Casanat don't even know who Wale was. You know what I mean? Like they are so in tune with okay, who am I listening to now? And what songs I like on my playlist within the last I don't know 6 months.
yeah,
Like young people have already forgot about Ice Spice. So I think Drake thinks if I keep streaming my songs or bringing my songs to these younger audiences, they're gonna know about me. And if I keep, staying on them with singles and just staying in their ear, they're just gonna like me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But I'm telling you, it's gonna backfire because in the end of the day, once you put out something that's trash, you know what I mean? They're not gonna fuck with you anymore. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And don't let Kendrick come out with another banger or another song that disses Drake. You
yeah,
think Casanat's gonna be your best friend then? Because Casanat's gonna roll with whoever's hot. You know what I mean? That's who we want because it's all about instant relevancy with Casanat.
yeah. I definitely think that Drake has put himself in a position where he kind of like he kind of need these people now. See, I think what
Yeah,
he did was he should have pivoted away from the battle after he lost. He should have just conceded and last year he should have said, "Yeah, he got
that's right.
me in that joint, but we gonna keep this joint going." Because that's what I thought he was gonna do when he post that post. You can say, like he had the samurai basically saying like, but the problem I see with Drake is he keeps reopening the wound. You know what I'm saying? And keep reminding people he got beat. Because people kind of would have probably forgot about it by now.
That's a
But
good
every
point.
time you turn
Yeah.
around, he's liking posts. Like they said, the low ticket sale, the ticket, not low ticket sales, but the ticket sales dropped. And he liked the posts. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God.
And then like he's doing the stream with Kai, and then he's saying things on with Aiden Ross on Aiden Ross stream. He makes it, oh, I'm here, mind, body, and soul. Like he makes it where
That was so corny.
people
Oh
keep
my
on,
God.
and we're not gonna forget about the biggest elephant in the room, the lawsuit. It's like, so that's one thing that I think that really hurts him, even though like with the streaming, no matter who he streams with, he can't get around the lawsuit. You are literally suing a man over a diss track, suing a company over a diss track. You can't get around that. I don't
But
care
you know something?
what you do with these young streamers. I don't care. You can't get
I
around it.
don't know, but I don't know if the young kids and young streamers if they care about the lawsuit. I think I'm not gonna say this. Like older hip hop fans, we know what you're really doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just suing because you lost the battle and you look bad. You're trying to salvage your ego. See, younger hip hop fans, it's easier to sell to them, oh, the label did me wrong because he
Mm,
tried to sabotage the battle. Younger hip hop fans, who buy into all kinds of conspiracy theories, they'll eat shit like that up. And
No,
you know what I mean? They eat all of that up. So it's like that's maybe the right audience to kind of pitch that to, where he could do that. You know what I mean? Because if
right.
you're over 30, you're like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You know the real reason why you suing.
Yeah. No, you absolutely right because Kai was named in the lawsuit.
Yeah,
So you're right. He was named in the
which
lawsuit.
is something they're going to talk about. You know they're going to talk about something about that. Not the act. I mean, it's a lawsuit, so you can't really talk about it,
Yeah.
but it's going to be brought up. You know what I mean? And how Drake feels about it.
I don't think it's gonna be brought up. I
Really?
think that Kai, and it's another thing. Like I think he's. I'll be honest with you. I think Drake is trying to make it up to Kai, because number one, Kai and so I don't. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I don't know if this stream is actually gonna happen now because Kai was at the BET Awards and
Yeah.
he shook Kendrick hand
Yeah, he broke bread with Kendrick. That is true.
twice, not once but twice.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Drake probably seen it and was like, "Nah, I don't do no shit with you." Nah,
Maybe. Maybe he caught that late and is like, I don't know about that.
yeah, because again,
Yeah.
that goes back to my point where I was saying like these a lot of these young dudes they don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna
Yeah.
they go like you absolutely right about that because Kai was definitely mentioned in the lawsuit. Him and a bunch of other
Yeah.
rappers was mentioned in the lawsuit for doing a review or reaction and not like us. He was one of the first ones. They said his name. Kai Cenat garnered over 9 million views off this song,
Wow.
and he's doing a video.
Yeah.
Drake, like I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, man. I don't know, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
but
it's
at the
crazy,
same
man.
time, I guess because I look at all the artists. I look at Kendrick. I look at I look at all the artists, and from when they started. Let's just say I'm just gonna say Kendrick, Cole, Drake, and all the rest of them, right?
Yeah.
Everybody. It seems to me like all of them have matured. Young Money hasn't matured, in my opinion. If you ask me,
That's a good point.
they haven't matured.
That's something else, man,
I don't know if you
because
heard Nicki Minaj remix, but
yeah, I heard
she need to go sit down.
it.
She really do. She need to go sit down.
I
Cause
mean, as a diss to Jay-Z, that's a little bit of a reach. Yeah,
like
fire a guy, come to us for the Super Bowl,
like
but I
fire
mean, come
fire,
on.
fire Jay-Z to hire you for what?
Just when Jay-Z just had the highest watched viewed Super Bowl halftime show of all time with Kendrick Lamar.
Come on, man.
So you tell me, did he make the right choice, him or Wayne?
Come on, man.
When Wayne is a shell of himself as an MC right now. I mean, we talked about this
Yeah,
at nauseum now, but
come on.
I
I'm
mean,
at this point. I
come
think
on.
that Drake definitely want to. They all three of them to me want to stay forever young. Because you listen to them, and they either complaining about somebody or talking about themselves. None of them have any growth in their music. I swear. I'm sorry, they don't.
They
Like
one trick ponies, man.
it's crazy.
One trick ponies.
Yeah,
Like Wayne really got exposed for being a one trick pony and just being able to rap the same way you rapped 12 years ago, you know. And he don't understand that number one, the young fans don't want to hear that no more because they not into that type of flow and style. And
yeah,
the older fans, they want to hear more. They
yeah,
want to hear more conceptual shit. They want to hear you over some real modern beats, not beats,
yeah.
trap beats from, watered down trap beats from, 2014. Like, so I don't understand how you dropped the ball like that with all that was riding on that. And let's not get out the way. Let's all of the shit you were talking about Kendrick, talking about "Don't Wake Up the Sleeping Giant" and all that other bullshit. Come on, man.
Yeah, he. I don't know if he dropped the ball, if he just don't got it no more. I just don't know. I I think a lot of rappers. I think like I think Drake. I'll be honest with you. I think Drake was the. I mean, I don't mean to say it like this, but I think Drake was like the snake's head. You cut the snake head off, and the body will fall. I think that's
Yeah,
to the music industry, because you notice that having nobody has came out with anything that's, I would say, worth listening to. You know what I'm saying? After GNX. And a lot of rappers are not even dropping music no more. It's like, where y'all at? Like, this is a free
yeah.
time. It's free for y'all to just go crazy. You know it's bad.
It's a weird time, man.
It really is. You know it's
Yeah.
bad when you got the B-list rappers, in my opinion. They not, I believe they're actually A-list lyricists, but their career is B-list to C-list rappers.
Hmm.
People are more doing more reactions, and like the whole battle with Joey and all that. When that happened,
Yeah.
everybody was excited about that. we're all the we're
That's why. That's why. Honestly, I'm not mad at Joey Badass because it's like, all right, nobody's really popping right now. I might as well come out there and spit some bars. Why not? And even the dude, what's his name, Rayvon.
yeah.
I'm interested to hear him. Fresh new energy in the game. Why not?
His album is fire. Like listen to
Yeah.
the album, but you notice the reason why a lot of rappers ain't coming out. You know why? It's very difficult to keep up bars. It's very difficult if you haven't been
Yeah.
for a long time. Like, I'll give it to you like this. It's just an example. Lil Wayne has bars, right? I ain't gonna lie about that. He got bars, but is he better than Ransom? No. You know what I'm saying? Is he better than Benny the Butcher?
Not now.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not now.
No, yeah, no, right? But
Yeah.
it's for these other rappers, they can't write like that. They have to harmonize and say things that about different things about lean in my cup and a girl with a butt. You know what I'm saying? Like that. They got to do stuff like that, but nobody wants to hear that no more.
That is the most disappointing project from an icon level rapper I've ever heard. I mean, because you bring up like Ransom and all those guys. Let's not forget, Wayne just, in the span of a year, went toe to toe with Nas on Magic 3, went toe to toe with Corday in one of the verses of the year, went toe to toe with Benny the Butcher on his project. I mean, he can he could still spit,
Yeah.
but he can't make an album worth anything anymore, man. He's trash. He makes garbage album. He does not know how to make an album.
He's like cannabis now. He like
Cannabis might be a better lyricist than him right now. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, you know how he was. He was great, but he couldn't make no album no more at the end of his career. He was just so I don't know, man. But as far as this guy here, Drake, man, I, I'm just I'm just wondering what's really happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering what's really happening. In my opinion, like what is he?
Well, he's supposed to drop this "Somebody Loves Me" from Sexy Songs for You. How about that? He was going to drop "Somebody Loves Me" the night that Kendrick Lamar was performing at the Rogers Center in Toronto.
Somebody loves.
Yeah,
telling
kind
this,
of ironic, huh?
he telling his whole
You
city,
want to
at least somebody love
you
me.
can't make you can't make this up. Like really, like
Come on,
the
I don't know, man.
video for "Somebody Loves Me."
So he didn't drop the video.
Nah, I guess they're waiting until Kendrick gets out of town so they could have
That's
their moment
uh,
on live stream.
that man. I just would like, what happened to you, Drake? You got this man in your city. This man is in your yo. This man been on a run for a whole year. It's still going. It's been over a year. It's been over a year, and he's still kicking you, punching on you, and he's in your city punching you on you. kicking on you, and you were afraid to drop a song. Drake of all people, the biggest artist in the world, we was told, is afraid to drop. This is crazy. You had to go to a Twitch streamer, Kai Sanat, a Twitch streamer, to get your song popping. I, I just don't know what to say anymore at this point. I don't know what to say. I don't know what Kendrick Lamar has to prove at this point anymore. I don't know how
Mm.
anybody can say that this guy is, at least say he's one of the greatest of all time. I don't understand how nobody can say this. He has been on a run for a year and it's still going. He still has like 10 more shows to do. And it's like, what are we talking about at this point?
You
How
know, I'm thinking
are
out.
you in this point?
I'm thinking out loud because it came up in my hip hop group on Facebook. Hip Hop Roundtable presents the review. I'm starting to think that GNX is Kendrick's third best album. I would actually listen to this album over To Pimp a Butterfly, even though To Pimp a Butterfly is considered a classic.
Yeah,
But this is the most entertaining Kendrick Lamar album. Oh my God, the energy on here. And when you see it live and you go to the show, you feel it even more because you feel like you're part of the album now. It's an experience.
yeah. That's
So
that.
I mean, I don't know. This might be his third best album because GNX. I could listen to that cover to cover now, man.
Who you say?
Cover to cover.
Say this. You say so. You going with Good Kid, Mad City is his best album.
Oh yeah,
Then,
easily,
then damn,
easy number one. Damn number two, and I go GNX at
yeah.
three.
It's
At this moment, you know.
for me. It's for me. You know, it's crazy for me. I would say it like this. I would definitely say I'm going Pimp Butterfly number one, obviously. Then I'm going to I'm going to Pimp a Butter. I mean not Pimp, but Good Kid, Mad City. Then I'm going to probably put because I put GNX at three. But for me, the album I'm listening to the most out of all these albums is Mr.
Yeah,
Morale. I listen to Mr. Morale more than all of those.
really.
Yes, I listen to that more than
I think it. Yeah, I think it's right after GNX. I would say. Well, I'd say it's To Pimp a Butterfly, then Mr. Morale. But Mr. Morale is the most personal album that Kendrick has had
yeah,
because he lets you really know it's real introspective and it's really more of an emotional album. It feels more like an Eminem type of
yeah,
album more than a Kendrick album, if you know
yeah.
what I mean. But
It it
yeah, I think Mr. Morale is slept on, believe it or not.
it really is. Um, I think that Mr. Morale is the album that Drake really is intimidated by. All the other albums, he only spoke on that album. Everything Drake
Yeah,
was about Mr. Morale. Everything. He didn't speak on
yeah,
the albums. He spoke about when he talked about your auntie, go get your auntie in the house, everything. Oh, you got touched.
yeah.
Everything was about that album. And even Kendrick said, fabricating stories because you heard Mr. Morale. And
Morale, yeah,
Drake was going to do. But Mr. Morale to me, even though I said I got it at number four or number three, it's still to me one of my favorite. And I listen to that more than all the other ones, believe it or not.
yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, at this point, I kind of lost a little bit of respect for Drake. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is like I think he manufactured this whole thing and it's not working out for him. He tried everything he could try to do to try to stop all of this. And it's kind of like trying to stop the sky from falling. He can't do it. I think he tried
I
everything in his path to try it and he just couldn't do it.
I tell you what it was. I think he really believed he had everything set up with the tailor-made freestyle and the whole AI thing, and begging Kendrick to come out, and he was just gonna get bomb him with Family Matters, and he thought that was gonna be it. He thought he really outsmarted Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
but he never saw Not Like Us coming. He never saw that. He really doubted Kendrick can make the hit or the hits that could rival him or even better what he's done.
Yeah, yeah.
And once Not Like Us dropped, that was the game changer. And that changed everything right there. And that's when Drake had to say, like, I can't believe this song is this big. You know, UMG has to be sabotaging shit to blow this song up bigger than mine. He's got to be cheating. He can't admit that Not Like Us is that great of a song. He really can't.
You know the crazy thing is he did admit that it was a good song.
That's right.
He admitted, yeah, this that song's actually pretty good.
He's
If you
jealous of that
look,
song.
it's actually pretty good. like, like he had to because it was. I think he with the hard part six, which I we were supposed to do a debate and it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think with the hard part six, he sounded like he was so defeated in that song. But I think he felt like he put out Not Like Us, but I'm gonna drop this just to explain myself. Cause I think people gotta understand, like, cause that's one thing I noticed about Drake. I think that when Kendrick said those things about him and Not Like Us, I think he felt like, well, this is damaging enough to my career that I have to really explain. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't do that. Nah, like young girls. What? Nah, what are you talking about, son? Like, I think he couldn't let that go. You know what I'm saying? I think he couldn't let it go. But I mean, in my opinion, I think I'll be honest with you. I think that I think that he's really hurt because everything that was being done for a lot of these people, I mean, for him, is now being done to him. And I think that he's upset about it because he was doing all these shady things behind the scenes. And now he feels like, well, what you mean you can't stop him? Why you can't stop that verse? What you mean? Take that? Nah, drop that. No, you
I
can't.
mean, I mean, blocking verses and blocking collaborations because
I never seen nothing
they
like
were
it.
dissing. I've never heard that before.
Blocking, like he was really out here. Oh no, Kendrick Lamar's on the song with Pusha T. Nah, you can't. Nah, we can't do that. Take that verse
But
off.
I mean that was being talked about at the beginning of the beef with the cease and desist letters that were being sent out. You know what I mean, with the French Montana record and all of that. So it's like,
I mean,
I
people
mean,
understand. Like, I don't understand.
yeah,
People are not looking at this. Nobody's working with him no more.
that's a good point.
It's been a year. We had songs with Young Thug, but Young Thug, that's Young Thug. We know Young Thug he likes to go against the grain, and I feel like Drake is trying to pay him to be his friend. But outside of that, all the people that was working
Yeah.
doing stuff with Drake, they not saying nothing. Nicki Minaj ain't do nothing. Lil Wayne ain't do nothing with Drake. They haven't done nothing with him. I wonder why. It has to be a reason why nobody's doing nothing.
That's one of the that's a real big mystery to me. It's like how you're not gonna come out for Wayne's coming out party on Carter Six, man,
You
or
didn't
even help with a rollout, any promotion on that,
nothing,
bigging him up at a show, nothing.
nothing. He ain't do nothing.
Yeah,
There's something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's
that's
crazy.
wild, man. It's wild.
It's crazy. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I'm what's the name, man? I guess we could get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. I mean, this battle is never ending, so you know we're gonna
We
talk
go
about it
well,
again pretty soon.
like, you know what I'm saying? This battle, it ain't gonna never
It's
stop.
never gonna end. We're gonna have to talk about that live stream. I'm interested to hear that live stream now to see what Drake says now,
Yeah,
when it happens.
I actually want to see what he says. I don't think he's gonna do anything or say anything. I think at this point he's kind of like, I think he's cornered and he don't really know what to do. I definitely don't think he's gonna say anything. Because if he can't say nothing, if he says something today, it could be something catastrophic could happen tomorrow. So he ain't gonna say nothing today or tomorrow. He gonna
I would just move on to Iceman. Just move on to Iceman,
is
bro.
out of the
Just
country.
concentrate on that.
Yeah, man, that nigga.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get him out of here. Crazy,
Yeah.
get him out. That's gonna be him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He leave. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
No doubt, man. Anytime.
All right, man.
All right, yo. All
All right.
right.
Peace.
Peace.
Ah, man. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's good. I see you. I don't know if that's a super chat or not. I can't see it because I'm so far away from the screen. But let me see. Um, thank you for that. I see you right there. I can't see it. It's so far away from the screen. I can't even see it. I'm like way back here. The screen is all the way over there. So I'm sorry, but thank you so much for the super. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, so I was gonna try to stream the GNX joint, but for some reason I seen somebody streaming it and it got taken down. Then I was like, all right, well, let me go to this person. And then I was gonna go stream it through somebody else, and that got taken down. So I was like, man, I was like, I ain't gonna do this because I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have no direct link. And I don't have what's the name on here? And they be taking the joint down. Twitter and shit. I don't have X on here. So but yeah, so I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, and I hope everybody's out there watching this joint. I'm gonna actually go watch it. I'm gonna go watch the stream, but this is pretty big. I mean, I look at it like this: this man is in your hometown, and I honestly think that Drake should have conceded a long time ago, and then just let this play out because this ain't gonna stop. Is if Kendrick was to if Kendrick is to drop something tonight or tomorrow, it's going to continue for another year. Let's say Kendrick Lamar drops the deluxe version tomorrow, it's going to continue on. It's going to keep going. This ain't going to never stop. So he should have been conceded. You know what I'm saying? I think he should get Kendrick on the phone at this point and say, "Hey man, just chill out, bro. Please take your boot off my head, bro. Please take that GNX boot off my head. You know what I'm saying? Please. Oh, please. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna start doing more lives. I know I'll be talking shit, but I'll be busy. I'll be busy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to do as much as I can, but I still be dropping episodes all the time. So I do what I can for y'all, for the chat. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. I'm gonna keep on doing this. I ain't gonna get in no drama like all these other channels. I'm just not. I'm not a part of all that. You come over here. You come over here to see me. I'm gonna give you my take, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I ain't gonna be out here doing the whole back and forth fighting thing with a bunch of these people, man. I be seeing people arguing. I ain't doing all that, man. Nah. I'm too beautiful for that. I always wanted to say that. I ain't beautiful right now because I look like a fucking homeless man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get a cut. You ever get like, I got all these whiskers, man. I cut it with my razor. I look like I was just eating some good coo boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, all in that. But I ain't doing all that. But anyway, man, I just wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow on Friday the 13th. Somebody said that they believe that Kendrick is going to perform Meet the Grams. I don't know about that. I don't know if he's going to do that. I don't know if he's going to do that. If he do, that'd be, bro. If Kendrick Lamar was to perform Meet the Grams tomorrow night, he performed Meet the Grams tomorrow night, Drake's career is over. I don't think that anybody will look at Drake the same anymore. Because technically he can perform Meet the Grams because number one, he's not being sued for Meet the Grams. So if he perform, if Kendrick performed Meet the Grams, oh no, Kendrick, no, no. That's what Drake gonna be like. No. Damn. Just imagine Kendrick perform Meet the Grams. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, that'd be crazy, bro. That'd be crazy. I think he's gonna do it. Now that I think about it. Tomorrow might be, he might perform Meet the Grams. You know what I'm saying? And he might wear a Jason mask. I don't know. But either way. But yeah, man. Yeah. How y'all feeling about this this the Diddler case? Did y'all see the R. Kelly stuff too? Did y'all see that he's filing for an appeal too, or get out? That whole thing is crazy. I'm not even gonna get into all that because this is GNX night. I just was asking how y'all feel about that. This is GNX night. But thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'm actually I'm still gonna be dropping some episodes. I got a couple episodes coming for tomorrow. But yeah, man, thank y'all for joining me, man. I appreciate y'all for watching my stuff, man. I appreciate y'all for holding me down, sharing my content, putting the king. I look like little black Riding Hood, little black ass Riding Hood, right? Little black ass Riding Hood. I look like little black ass Riding Hood. Thank y'all for everything, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Even if I have to come on here rough sometimes, I'm gonna still do what I gotta do. So love y'all, man. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace. Bye. Get it going, baby.